Italy, Autodromo Nazionale di Monza, the driver's mecca of motorsports, trofeo dei due mondi.
This is the Temple of Speed and the story of the chaotic, spectacular third round of the biggest GT series on the planet.
Welcome to Monza, the Italian Temple of Speed.
Sur le circuit de Monza, le temple de la vitesse.
Die GT World Challenge Euro powered
Siamo
by
in Italia,
AWS.
round numero 3 della stagione, presenti in partner Desder, siamo pronti a raccontare la 3 ore italiana.
57 closely matched cars will contest the 3-hour race. This is the most competitive GT series in the world. Joining SRO at Monza as the presenting partner is Desder. Here they are revealing the D001, an ultra-exclusive Italian-designed mechanical sculpture. 4 years in the making, it features an intricate triple-axis tourbillon movement.
It's a place where the mechanics is true today. Maybe it's more fascinating than in a car, because it's impossible to see the movement of pistons in the engine, but it's possible to see the triple axis tourbillon in the moment. The same connection between human and supercar, trying to put in a watch. This is the reason of this exploration.
The series takes place over 10 rounds across Europe, and it all kicked off 6 weeks ago at the Paul Ricard circuit in the south of France. 10 different manufacturers are represented. Italy's best compete against the might of the German, American and British manufacturers. Formula One is taking an interest too. At Ricard, Aston Martin driver Lance Stroll joined the grid, and 4-time world champion Max Verstappen was there to keep an eye on his eponymous team. Boutsen VDS is one of the leading teams in GT World Challenge Europe, powered by AWS. The name brings together 2 major players from Belgian Motorsport. For 2026, they're competing in a pair of Porsche 911 GT3Rs. Car 2 in the Pro class and Car 10 in the Gold category.
Inizia il GT World Challenge Europe 2026, c'è già chi va a carezzare il muro, c'è già chi si allarga, bisogna stare attenti, allora attenzione all'ingresso.
Driver in the background, car in the wall already. Looks like it might be a Boutsen VDS Porsche.
Robin Knutson has been given the task of starting the opening race of the season for the team's number 10 entry, the young Swede, an innocent victim.
In racing, you have, for every 10 days, you have 9 days where you just feel, disappointed, or you wanted more, and then on that, you have 9 bad days in a row, and on a 10th day, you get the result you want, and then you get reminded of why you love racing so much, and you continue.
Incredibly, it happened again when he was taken out at round 2 in the UK.
Good battle going on between Aurelian Paddington, then there's driver Robin Knutson's Porsche hard into the barrier. It bounces into the air. It's going to be...
Obviously, as we saw in Brands Hatch, it happened quite quickly again. After Brands Hatch, there was a lot of emotions because I couldn't believe it. It's one thing doing it, first round, but then to do it again right after, not even having a lap done, was really, it was heartbreaking, to be honest. But that's why we feel even more fire when we arrive here and try to get a podium at least.
So, after 8 hours of racing, the number 10 has not completed a single lap, which brings us to Monza and qualifying.
Tires are coming, same for the sister car, and we will go out together.
Qualifying goes well. The 10 car is ahead of its sister Pro entry, and both line up ahead of the Italian legend Valentino Rossi.
It is a very hot weekend here at Monza. The sun is shining, the teams are on the grid, 57 cars, and it is just the most wide open of races, this.
A packed grid and 171 drivers ready to share the challenge at one of the world's great circuits. With high stakes and an incredibly competitive field, the grandstands are packed with fans eager to witness the spectacle of 30,000 mechanical horsepower being unleashed wheel to wheel.
It's always what I said when people told me, what about if motorsport going to continue being relevant? Will internal combustion engine continue being relevant? I said, look at the watches. Quartz was invented in the 70s, and people still buy this very complicated, very refined mechanical watch. So even if one day 99% of the global production would be electric, you would still have this 1% of people enjoying cars with the sound and all of this. This is that the next event Desder will be doing will be in Indianapolis. And you know that you have here the ring that was built for this inter-challenge between Indianapolis and Monza at the time of a Euro-American Cup. And I think it's a very good sign.
The teams are prepared, the drivers dialed in, and their teammates watch on from the pit boxes. The tension is palpable, the fans on their feet. 3 hours of intense racing starts now, and anything can happen.
Now the lights on red, blink to green, we go racing. And why Mercedes makes contact again, and Roots and Porsche demolished, and there's absolute mayhem. And that takes out the leaders.
Et il y a mais c'est pas possible, la Porsche numéro 10 pour la 3e fois en 3 départs n'atteint même pas le premier virage et elle n'est pas la seule. Disastro passata.
The Boutsen VDS car number 10 is out. Heartache, despair for the Boutsen VDS team yet again.
The racing gods don't like us. We've had bad karma. It's just heartbreak for everyone. If it happens once, it's racing. Twice you have bad luck. 3 times, I've never even seen it happen to anyone else 3 times in a row like this, and it really hurts.
Well, we go racing. The green flag is out, and so at the end of lap 6, we're back in business at Monza. Maxime Martin leads across the line. That incident is being investigated, so any penalties come, we'll tell you. It is Martin ahead of Engel, and then in third, Alessio Picariello. And this time it's a lot calmer as everyone's in single file. Maxime Martin, a 3-minute stop-and-go penalty for causing a collision. Maxime Martin, 3-minute stop-and-go.
He swings out too wide, goes off the track, the grass comes in, he has to go over the contact now with the red and yellow Ferrari, squeezes everything, and that starts everything kicking off, and then Kirchhofer gets wiped out by the innocent Rivera, who then comes in and wipes out 3 more cars for good measure.
Maxime, firstly, thank you so much for talking with us. We are going to show you a replay of the start, and if you could just talk us through it from your perspective. Okay, great.
Yeah, no problem, but obviously I don't know what they're complaining about, because I didn't touch anyone. I didn't have contact with anyone. You can see the car. There is not a single scratch on the car. So I don't know why they are blaming me, because I didn't touch a single car. Yes, I had to go on the right. The Ferrari didn't leave me go, so I had to go a bit off track. But I rejoined because there was grass. And I rejoined safely. I didn't touch any car, and now we are blaming on this. So
this is a different angle.
Sorry for everyone, but at the end of the day, I have nothing to say.
I completely understand. Obviously, emotions are high.
After the chaos, the race settles down, but the pace is furious, and after 2 hours, the number 32 WRT BMW, the number 2 Boutsen VDS Porsche, and RGN Motorsport's Car 23 McLaren are running nose to tail at the front.
Your pace is very good compared to all the cars around you. All cars are 4th position. Good job, mate. This is for P2 overall in the race. So, just so you're aware. Currently P1 in class, car in front, and the other 2 cars are P1 and P2 in the race.
Box driver change, box driver change. Copy, box driver change. Watch out for stopping position,
As in comes the leading pair of cars.
All the cars have one more pit stop to make before a sprint to the flag. The leaders, car 32 and 2, box together, creating a head-to-head battle of the pit crews.
BMW is on the move and it maintains track position.
Watch the white line, Maurice, you should have a clear track, maybe just a Bros car in your way, and the BMW ahead.
A cracking drive by Dorian Boccalacci in the sister car 2 gives the team's sole remaining Porsche a chance at victory. Now with Maurice Schöring at the wheel.
I see that Maurice is following the BMW of WRT, and yeah, we are fighting there, and we need also a bit of luck, as usual in motorsport. Hope that Maurice will can find the weakness and take the opportunity.
Team WRT keep their composure and hold their nerve to emerge ahead. They've dropped down the order, but everyone in front still needs to stop. As the other teams begin to cycle through their final stop, Boutsen VDS Car 2 clicks up from 19th to 13th with 11 cars ahead still to stop. Second place is on. Unless...
That's gone bang, big time, coming down to the chicane.
There's a full course yellow and safety car, which would allow their competitors a cheaper pit stop. Surely the racing gods won't strike again.
And we do now go full course yellow. Look at the debris on the right-hand side of the road. Full course yellow.
An impossibly rare engine failure for the 222 AMG Mercedes triggers that dreaded full course yellow and safety car. Cars 32 and 2 lose their hard-won advantage as the rest of the field box. For Boutsen VDS, it's more bad luck. RJN's McLaren is also disadvantaged. The two Winward AMG Mercedes are big winners. Lucas Auer in the yellow 48 suffered heartbreak with Max Verstappen just 2 weeks ago at the Nürburgring 24 Hour. Now he's going to be leading Pro Car. One of those in front will be his teammate, number 87, who surely won't hold him up. An overall win within touching distance for Auer and the Winward team.
There is Lucas Auer coming into the Parabolica. It's the two Winward Mercedes together, but Rocco Mazzola driving the race of his life. He still leads the way as they now come up towards the timing line. The Tresor Attempto Audi, the Silver Cup leader, ahead of the Bronze Cup leader, ahead of the Pro Cup leader. Lucas Auer third, Marvin Dienst second, and the Winward cars being told to swap positions. Marvin Dienst being told to let Lucas Auer by. Oh, more mayhem! That's Compact who's been eliminated, and there's another car involved, so big damage. This is the number 9 Porsche that's gone off spectacularly, Alexei Nesov. That's going to be another safety car. This could take you to the end of the race, and I think Dienst has been eliminated, hasn't he?
Safety car. What position are we? We are P4, mate. P4.
Safety car is called again, and this I think will take us to the end of the race with only 4 minutes to go, and Tresor Attempto reckon they've won it!
And they have won it. Car 66, a Silver Cup class car, takes the overall victory. Nobody saw that coming. Lucas Auer in the AMG Mercedes scores second, but a win in the Pro class. Boutsen VDS might have lost out on second overall, but Car 2 finishes fourth and second in the Pro class. Incredibly, the winning Audi lined up 29th on the grid, and the team can barely believe their achievement. But it shows that the GT World Challenge Europe powered by AWS is impossible to predict and packed with action from lights out to checkered flag.